storage solution, and that is Periea. Now, usually you know it for organizing your fashion and maybe some of your toys and stuff in different areas of your home. But now we're gonna talk about that holiday cleanup. What happens come New Year's Day? What happens a week after the New Year when you're saying to yourself, I gotta put away all these ornaments, but I wanna preserve them as well. Today we have the opportunity to preserve 64 pieces, 72 pieces of your favorite heirloom ornaments, and we also have storage for your wreaths and your garlands from Periea, and for the very first time ever at this low sale price. Today we're gonna give you not only the boxes, but the dividers that you're seeing on your screen so that you can adjust them to any size ornaments. And this is how easy it is, right? You just place them right in here. You can still see everything that's on the inside. That's the beauty of Periea, and that's why you've loved them here at QVC. But today we have them for you in your 64 piece or your 72 piece, or right over here, your 30-inch wreath and garland. Now, let me give you the pricing, because if you want the 72-piece storage, that one's gonna come home for about $29.98, or that easy pay of $9.99. Now, these two options over here, the 64-piece and the 30-inch, those are coming home for $24.98 or an $8.33 easy pay. Pick up multiples because you'll need them. V58286 is your item number. This collection over here, these color choices, this is your buffalo check. We also have down over here our navy fern. Next to that, we have our navy pine cone, which has been popular this year. I'm in love with this green tartan. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. We also have red berry, a returning favorite, so maybe you're adding to your collection. And then last but not least, we have it for you in the silver deer, except we do not have the 64-piece in stock in the silver deer. V58286 is your item number. Diana Seedstead is here with me to talk to us about it. Diana,
hi.
You know how much I love my Periea
Yes.
all over my house. Now to be able to store my holiday ornaments in Periea
I know.
is such a treat because it preserves them.
It does. I mean, if we all maybe have something like this in the basement where, you know, the hooks are getting, they're getting all tangled. So
well, yeah, that's what happens.
You don't want to take your ornaments down off your tree this year and put them back in stuff like this or cardboard boxes that are falling apart.
Wouldn't you rather have each one separated in its own little, Rachel Bosin calls these little condos.
Yes.
They have their own little condos.
And so the 64 piece has 4 trays like this.
Oh, wow.
So isn't that nice? But what I love is the tray. So you take the tray to the tree to decorate, you take the tray to the tree to undecorate. Isn't that nice?
That is really nice. And by the way, this one over here is the 64 piece. Now, 64 pieces for kind of like this standard size ornament.
Exactly. You would
if you had bigger ones, you can just
remove. Yes. So this is how they come to you, which is really nice too, because you might think, where am I going to keep these till I'm ready to undecorate? But everything comes collapsed to you. So you're getting the trays, and to pop up the boxes, it's like all the other Periea. It just has the steel frame inside. You lift up, you push the steel frame to create your box.
And by the way, still the same type of capacity when it comes to weight, 40 plus pounds in weight. And what's really nice about it is when you are, decorating your tree, you can collapse these again so that, it doesn't take up space during the holiday season.
Exactly. So you create how many spaces you want. So this will have a maximum of 64, 16 per tray, but you could just, if you have 4 large ornaments, you could just make the divider go like this and put 4. I think we did that on the small one on the end there. So it's really totally customizable to your ornaments. I will say with the 64 piece, this is about 2.5 inches tall. With the 72 piece, those trays are deeper. They're about 4 inches deeper.
So let's take a look at this one over here, and I'll show you. This tray comes up a little bit higher. Oh, wow. So you can do little clusters just like we have over here, right? So maybe you want to put multiple ornaments in here. Now, here's the thing. This is the 72 piece. This one's coming home for $29.98 or $9.99 on a credit card. That's our most popular option. Listen, I've got tons and tons of ornaments. Maybe you're picking up all 74 pieces. Maybe you're picking up all 64, whatever it is that works best for you. But today is your day to get it and to try it out for yourself. Do you get all of these smaller trays as well?
Yes, so you get all of the little cardboard inserts. So this is like the maximum. You're going to get 2 trays. You could do a maximum of 36, which is why
on each tray.
On each tray. So there's 2 trays, so a total of 72, depending on how you customize. But here we have some larger things, so we didn't use all the dividers, so that some of these large ornaments have their own little space.
And then last but not least, we also have the wreath and the garland 30-inch round.
Yes, and
now,
it's almost 8 inches tall.
It's
so
genius.
You could put a couple wreaths in there.
Yes, multiple on the inside. I love how you can see exactly which wreaths are in here. You know, I have wreaths for spring, summer, right? Like, you know, you have all different types. You can use these for all of those wreaths as well.
You can put your Christmas throws in here too.
Oh,
I mean, you can do so much with
dog
these boxes.
beds even. Like, I know people who have holiday dog beds versus year-round dog beds.
True, cute.
Maybe you're doing that as well. All right, so let me just show you again one more time. The smaller box is the 64-piece ornament box, right? Now, again, you can use it for anything that you want, but these are designed for you to be able to hold up to 64 ornaments inside. That or the 30-inch round wreath and garland box are coming home to you today for $8.33 on Easy Pay. That's a $24.98 price point. This is the lowest price we've ever offered. Now, we also have for you the 72-piece. I love this size. This is the one that I would pick up multiples of. That's coming home for just a little bit more, $9.99 on Easy Pay. And we are busy. If you want this collection over here, this one is our Buffalo check. Any one of these will come home in that Buffalo check. The 58286. Now, in the 64 count, in the Buffalo check, I have 200 remaining. In the 72 count, only 2,300. And if you want the wreath garland box, 1,600. Now come down over here. We have the navy ferns for you as well. Remember, 64 right over here, 200 remain. 72, 900 remain. And if you want the 30-inch round, 1,200 remain. This one over here is our navy pine cone. If you want the 64 ornament box, I have 300 to go around. If you want the 72 ornament box, 600. If you want the 32-inch round, that's only 1,200 to go around there. Now, this one is the favorite, green tartan.
So
I'm
pretty.
in love with this one, right? I mean, it literally looks like that really expensive store at the mall.
Yes.
It's the most popular choice. If you want the 64, only 600 to go around. If you want the 72-piece, 300. If you want the 30-inch round, 900. This is our berries, our red berries. In the 64 and the 72, I have 300. Oh, and in the 30-inch, I only have 300 as well.
Oh, wow.
And then last but not least, silver deer. If you want the 72-piece, oh wait, we have the garland, 150. Oh, and that's it. So this is sold out as well.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, I'm going to remove that really quickly. Thank you so much. And let's go back over here because here's what I want to show you. As our #1 storage solution at QVC, right? Periea boxes. Maybe you have them in your laundry room, like I do, right? Or in your linen closet, or in your basement. These are durable.
Oh, they
and
are.
a lot of people worry, like, you know, my ornaments, they're glass, they're heirloom,
Yes.
they're special.
Oh, they are. I mean, my most special ornaments are the ones my kids made and painted and stuff, and I would be heartbroken if anything happened to them. So it is so nice to have them protected. They're going to be dust-free. You'll know where everything is because you can see through that nice clear top.
And look at the trays.
Yes.
It organizes everything so that when you're setting up the tree and decorating the tree, or when you're taking the ornaments down, you preserve them.
Yes.
You know, ornaments, like one ornament can cost like $20, $30, $40 now.
Yes,
right?
for
Especially
sure.
if you're getting like those glass heirloom kind.
Yes.
Today, we're giving you an opportunity to store them. But maybe you have like some of the, you know, shatterless ornaments too, right? You still want to organize them.
Right, you could
Martha
organize by
Stewart
color.
organizes all of hers by color.
Yes.
I do know that. Yeah, she organizes all of them by color, and I love that.
Which is great because you might have multiple trees too. You know, so maybe, you know,
Oh,
sometimes you have, you know, the one tree, but you can get so much in these.
Bows,
And
ribbons.
also, all of them have the fabric handles on the side. So they're really easy if you are storing these in an attic or a basement. They're really easy to carry
By
around.
the way, if you're a
And I love the
crafter,
trays.
I think you'd
Oh my
love
gosh,
these.
you could absolutely.
Right? Like, I mean,
put all
like
your-
even things like yarns, beads, you know, all of that stuff. Like, you can just have all of that right here organized. And it's a different shape. Like, we've never offered a shape like this from Periea.
Right.
So you can get something different that actually works best for you in your situation. 64 pieces is that perfect square. 72 pieces is a little bit more of a rectangle. And then the 30-inch round, I mean, this looks huge, by the way.
It is. It's really large. 30 inches. It's almost 8 inches tall. You can easily get a couple wreaths. You could get very large garlands in there. You could put some blankets in there. And remember, they all come to you collapsed like this. So you're not going to have to worry about storing these when they're empty. You just collapse them
Oh my
down
gosh,
and
this
tuck
is
them
the
away.
biggest wreath Wow, I
Yeah,
want this wreath.
30
This
inches.
is nice.
Very lovely.
Right? And then
Yeah,
look,
there's
we've
two.
got 2 different wreaths in here.
Yeah.
And you can see right over here, the bottom of it, it has a sturdy base at the bottom.
Yes, and to collapse, so you have the steel frame in here, and that is that nice hard base. So when you're collapsing it, you just pull down, and then that's it. So
Listen,
easy to store.
We have 2,000 people on the phone lines picking this up. If you want this for yourself, now is the chance to order it. Don't wait till January to order it, right? Because the thing is, you want to be able to have all of this at the ready to put down your decorations.
Yes.
I know it's not even Christmas yet,
Right.
and I know that maybe you're, still thinking about like the presents under the tree and stuff. But now is your chance to give yourself that present of peace of mind.
Yes.
Come the new year
And
when you got to take everything
organization,
down.
and how nice will it be next year
Oh, yes.
when you go to decorate again?
Oh, yeah.
Everything's organized, you've got the trays, you can bring them to the tree. It's so much easier.
Listen, clear the clutter, clear your mind, and also organize and preserve all those beautiful memories. Here's the thing. If you want it in the 64, the 72, or the 30-inch, we're starting to get limited in some of our choices. This is our buffalo check. If you want the buffalo check in the 64, I have 100. If you want the 72, just a few more in those other choices. Down over here, this one is our navy fern. Again, 64, 72, and 30-inch. Here's our navy pine cone. Green tartan, do not wait on green tartan. Everybody's picking that up. If you want the 64, 400 left, 72, 100. Oh my gosh, we had thousands.
Wow.
800 left in the wreath garland. Here is our red pine cone, or red berries. And then last but not least, if you want the dancing reindeer in the round 30, we are last call. Diana, always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so
Merry
much.
Christmas to you and your
Merry
family.
Christmas.
Thank you
too,
so much for
Alberti.
being here.
Thanks.
All right, so listen, continue placing your orders on that. B58286 is your item number. Still to come, we have the little giant